Base 44 versus Replit in 2025. Out of the two, which is the right AI builder for you? Because if you select the wrong one, you're going to end up wasting a whole bunch of time banging your head against the wall, or you're going to end up wasting a whole bunch of money on the tool that is not right for you. So let's dive in to compare the two and see which one is the best out of the two. So here's the deal, right? Both of these platforms are getting a lot of hype at the moment and they're spending a lot of money on advertising, especially on YouTube that I've seen lately. But both of these platforms are designed for different types of people. So Base 44 is pretty much designed for people who are like, I don't know how to code, but let me just type in some prompts and bring my app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible. Whereas Replit is more like, I know how to code, but I want full flexibility and I don't mind getting my hands dirty in the project. Here's the thing, right? Choosing the wrong platform can completely derail your project, and I've seen it happen before with clients that I've consulted before in the past. So let's start with Base 44. I've used this quite a bit extensively, and honestly, it's pretty damn smart because you can type something like, build me an Instagram clone where users can log in, upload images, and be able to leave comments and likes. And within minutes, it's able to scaffold the entire thing. From the front end, the back end, the databases and the authentication, all the work's put together. It even has the feature to brainstorm ideas and act like an AI co-founder when you're stuck, suggesting features like notifications or analytics. If you're a non-technical founder who wants to build an app without any coding at all, Base 44 is incredible for that. It's like dragging and dropping your idea into reality in a matter of minutes. Now let's talk about Replit. Replit here is not going to hold your hand right here. It is a serious cloud-based coding environment with AI laid on top. Think of it as like VS Code in the browser with autocomplete for full functions, refactoring and debugging, even with real collaboration with teammates. When Base 44 hides the majority of the code from you, Replit throws it at you completely. Here's a great analogy to understand it. Base 44 is like a Tesla car on autopilot. Replit is like a manual sports car. You can go way faster, but only if you know how to drive. So if you know Python, JavaScript, or even just enough of the coding basics, you will love Replit. But if you don't know how to code at all and you're a non-technical founder, you're going to feel overwhelmed really fast. Let me give you guys a concrete example here. Let's say, for example, you want to build a marketplace app like Airbnb, but for renting out camera gear. So in Base 44, you will be able to type in the AI prompt, give me a landing page, a login system, listings with the photos, and a checkout page, and boom, you'll be able to have something built within a day or two. But the moment you need to implement advanced features like advanced searches, for example, real-time stock data, availabilities, fraud detection, at real time, Base 44 wouldn't be able to handle these things as yet, because you'll be only getting placeholder functions at this stage that don't really work. That's when in the scenario you would use Replit, because somebody else would be writing the code or editing the code directly. So you would think of Base 44 as your sketchpad, but Replit is where the real workshop is, where the real building is happening. And this is where most founders get trapped because they try to scale an AI no-code app built into a full-blown real-life product, but they call the developer only to hear that they say, we need to rebuild this from complete scratch, which can be brutal to hear because you thought you were saving money, but really you only just paid twice in the end, one for the prototype and again for the rebuild. And this is where I usually step in because I help founders take these half-baked prototypes and turn them into actual products with real integrations, clean code, and the ability to scale when 100 or 1,000 users start signing up. And look, I've been burnt by these tools myself. I've trusted the AI code only to find out it was only placeholder code that we're using or broken functions. So I know exactly what you're going through as a non-technical founder trying to utilize these tools to bring your app idea to life. So here's my advice. If you're a non-technical founder and you just want to sketch out your idea fast, go with Base 44. However, if you do have a bit of a technical background or you've got developers on your team and you want full control of your app, Replit is the better choice. But if you're serious about launching, don't just stop at the prototype. And if you're ready to talk about your app idea and you need help bringing your app idea to life, you can click on the link below to book in a free call with me to discuss how I can personally help you bring your app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible. AI app builders are getting smarter and better as each month comes, but the real key is knowing which one matches the one where you are right now. Choose wisely, build smarter, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.